In Bengal, ghosts are not just tales to scare children. They are an important part of our culture. These stories have been with us for a very long time. People talk about them, write about them, and even make movies about them. It shows how much these spirits live in the Bengali imagination. They are more than just shadows in the night. They are woven into the very fabric of our daily lives. The idea of an unseen world existing alongside our own has always fascinated the Bengali mind. This fascination is deep and continues to thrive even today. These ghostly tales are often passed down from one generation to the next. Grandmothers are famous for telling these stories. On quiet, dark nights, with the moon casting long shadows, these stories would come alive. Children would huddle close, listening with wide eyes and a mix of fear and excitement. These oral traditions kept the legends of various spirits alive. It was a way of sharing history, morality, and a sense of wonder. The power of a well-told ghost story could transport listeners to another realm, making the supernatural feel very real. These narratives became cherished memories for many. Ghosts in Bengali folklore often serve a purpose beyond just frightening people. Sometimes they explain things that are hard to understand. A sudden illness or a strange sound in the night might be attributed to a spirit. These stories can also act as warnings. They might teach children not to go near dangerous ponds alone or to respect certain old trees. In this way, ghosts become part of a moral compass, guiding behavior within the community. They reflect the anxieties and beliefs of the society that creates them, offering a glimpse into their worldview. The belief in ghosts has also shaped many local customs and traditions in Bengal. Some rituals are performed to appease spirits, while others are to protect oneself from them. This shows a deep-rooted connection between the living and the spectral world. Artists, writers, and filmmakers have drawn inspiration from these beliefs for centuries. The rich variety of Bengali ghosts, each with its unique characteristics and backstory, provides endless material for creative expression. These spirits are not just fleeting fears. They are enduring figures in the cultural landscape of Bengal, reflecting its soul. The world of Bengali ghosts is incredibly diverse. It is not a simple case of one type of spirit. Instead, there is a whole spectrum of supernatural beings, each with its own distinct identity and tale. Some are mischievous, some are sorrowful, and others can be genuinely malevolent if provoked. Understanding these different types of ghosts gives us a clearer picture of the rich folkloric tradition of Bengal. Each spirit carries a story, often reflecting human experiences of injustice, unfulfilled desires, or tragic death. Their legends are a fascinating study in themselves. One of the most well-known figures is the Shakchuni. She is said to be the ghost of a married woman, often one who died with unfulfilled desires or through some unfortunate circumstance. The Shakchuni typically appears dressed in a traditional white sari, often with a red border, and wears conch shell bangles, a symbol of her marital status. She is known to crave fish and may haunt kitchens or ponds. Sometimes she is depicted as envious of happily married women and might try to trouble them or take over their lives. Her presence is often associated with a chilling feeling and the faint scent of jasmine. Then there is the Brahmadaitya, a very different kind of spirit. He is usually the ghost of a Brahmin, a learned man or a priest who died an unnatural death. Unlike many other ghosts, the Brahmadaitya is often considered benevolent or at least neutral if shown proper respect. They are believed to reside in sacred trees, particularly Shiora, Strelbus asper, or Ashwatha, sacred fig trees. People might offer prayers or seek blessings from a Brahmadaitya. However, if angered, perhaps by someone harming their tree or showing disrespect, they can become formidable and cause trouble for the offender. Beyond these two, many other spirits populate Bengali folklore. There is the Petni, generally a female ghost, often depicted as restless and sometimes vengeful, usually having died an unhappy or unnatural death. The Mekhobut is a ghost particularly fond of fish, often stealing it from fishermen or kitchens. Another fearsome entity is the Skandhokata, a headless ghost, often the spirit of someone who died by decapitation, perhaps in an accident or a violent incident. Each of these spirits adds another layer to the complex and fascinating supernatural world imagined by Bengalis. The connection with the spirit world in Bengal is not limited to storytelling. It extends to specific rituals and festivals. These occasions acknowledge the presence of ghosts, sometimes to appease them, and other times to ward them off. The most prominent of these is Bhoot Chaturdashi. This festival shows how deeply ingrained the belief in spirits is within the cultural practices of the region. It is a night when the veil between the world of the living and the world of spirits is considered to be at its thinnest, making encounters more likely. Bhoot Chaturdashi is celebrated on the night before Kali Puja, usually in October or November. On this evening, Bengalis traditionally light 14 lamps, known as Chodo Prodip. These lamps are placed in various dark corners of the house and around the homestead. The purpose is to drive away evil spirits and welcome the goddess Kali. Another important custom is the consumption of 14 different types of leafy greens, called Chodo Shak. This practice is believed to keep bad spirits at bay and ensure well-being for the family. It's a time of caution and observance. Beyond festivals, Bengal is also known for its many haunted places. These locations are wrapped in eerie tales and local legends, drawing both fear and curiosity. The National Library in Kolkata is one such famous spot. Stories abound of mysterious footsteps, shadowy figures, and the unsettling feeling of being watched, particularly in the older sections of the building. Another infamous place is Putulbari, or the House of Dolls, in North Kolkata, an old, dilapidated mansion said to be haunted by the spirits of women who were once tormented there. These stories persist through generations. These haunted locations carry an atmosphere thick with history and mystery. The stories associated with them often speak of tragic events, untimely deaths, or dark deeds committed in the past. Locals might avoid these places after dark or speak of them in hushed tones. Yet, these very tales contribute to their fame, attracting paranormal enthusiasts and thrill seekers. Whether one believes in the ghosts or not, the legends surrounding these places are a significant part of Bengal's local folklore, adding a layer of intrigue to its landscape and urban myths. The rich tapestry of Bengali ghost lore has always been a fertile ground for creative minds. Writers, poets, and artists have long drawn inspiration from these chilling tales of the supernatural. The sheer variety of spirits, each with its unique characteristics, motives, and origins, provides an inexhaustible source of material. These stories are not just about fear. They explore themes of love, loss, revenge, justice, and the unknown. They offer a window into the human psyche and the cultural anxieties of the times. The power of these narratives is undeniable. Many celebrated Bengali literary figures have explored the theme of ghosts in their works. Rabindranath Tagore, the Nobel laureate, penned several memorable ghost stories like Monihara and Kshutita Pashan, The Hungry Stones, which are masterpieces of atmosphere and psychological horror. Other authors like Vibhuti Bhushan Bandyopadhyay and Tarasankar Bandyopadhyay also incorporated supernatural elements into their rural narratives. Later, writers such as Satyajit Ray, with his Feluda stories and other short fiction, continued this tradition, sometimes debunking ghosts, sometimes leaving a hint of the inexplicable. The fascination with Bengali ghosts has seamlessly transitioned into modern media. Numerous films and television serials have been made, bringing these traditional spirits to contemporary audiences. Directors have found that the inherent drama and suspense in ghost stories translate very well to the screen, from classic horror films that rely on atmosphere and suggestion to more modern interpretations with special effects. Bengali cinema has a strong tradition of ghost-themed movies. Even web series and online content now explore these age-old tales, adapting them for a new generation. The enduring allure of Bengali ghosts in modern times is a testament to their cultural significance. These spirits are more than just remnants of an older belief system. They continue to fascinate because they tap into universal human emotions: fear of the unknown, curiosity about the afterlife, and the desire for stories that thrill and entertain. They also serve as a link to the past, preserving cultural narratives and folklore. As long as there are dark nights and quiet corners, the ghosts of Bengal will continue to whisper their tales, captivating hearts and minds.